Hello, 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 Leo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Tasty Tuesday, whatever Tuesday it is for you, Leo. I love you guys. Let's get started. Let's see what's in your energy. Spirit guides, God, give me clarity, understand it. This is for Leo today. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Been a while, been a while. I'm catching up on a lot of signs. I'm catching up on a lot of signs. So thank y'all for your beautiful patience. I know, I know. Hey, I can't quit my day job. I got to keep going, right? All right, let's get into it for Leo spirit. What's in the energy for Leo? Success? Which way, spirit? Okay, something did not go as planned, Leo. Something possibly with a fire sign did not go as planned, okay? Maybe this was somebody that you thought it was going to work out and it didn't work out. I just saw the Three of Swords, so somebody could have broken your heart, okay? This could have been somebody you was talking to maybe six months, okay, or 6 years. 1 to 6 years is very significant. Yeah, I feel like Leo, it did not go as planned. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, this connection is over with the Two of Cups in the reverse. Something did not go as planned. This is somebody that you possibly thought was your connection, your divine connection, or your soulmate. I feel as though that you could have ended up with a karmic person, okay? A karmic person. Yeah, it was, you done with the drama. You tired of the fighting, the back and forth, the everything. You just tired, okay, with this Five of Wands in the reverse. You tired of all that drama. And you don't have time for it, okay? I feel like it could have been a lot of, yeah, a lot of, they could have had other people or whatever they were doing, or y'all, it could have just been a lot of fighting, a lot of argument, okay? And this wasn't what you, this is, I feel like what Spirit is telling me, Leo, you did not sign up for this. This is not what you did not think this would be the outcome of you and this person, okay? This person, yeah, this did not turn out the way you wanted it to. It wasn't what you thought it was going to be. Yeah, it caused you a lot of anxiety. Caused you a lot of anxiety. The Eight of Swords is anxiety. The Eight of Swords is, you found yourself depressed, just walking on eggshells in this connection, or just, it was just, you just felt terrible, because whatever was going on, all this drama, all this kind of stuff that you got tired of, this connection, it put you in the Eight of Swords, okay? Had you all confined, had you all in your head mentally, had you, just going through some highs and some lows. Well, that was because, Leo, this person was in the King of Cups in the reverse. This person, emotions wasn't balanced, okay? This person, when it comes down to their emotions, this person is very nonchalant. They act like they don't care. It's like nothing bothers them. Like they don't take nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? And that, I feel like that's what really, really hurt you a lot, because this person, you and this person saw things differently in life. I feel like what hurt you most is that because this person didn't consider your feelings of how they, put you in a lot of drama, cause a lot of friction towards you, okay? And so I feel like you just over the years, some of you finally gained the strength, okay? You finally gained the strength, the willpower, and you left somebody. You left this person. You left this connection. Yeah, it was like a lot of toxicity, okay? This person could have had some type of addiction, drinking a lot, okay? Sex addiction. It could be anything with this. You released this person. The devil in reverse also is release as well. The devil in reverse is also some type of addiction, drinking, drugs, sex, whatever. But you finally got the strength up and you finally left this individual, okay? You couldn't take no more of the emotional love bombing that they were applying to your life. You could not take no more of the hot and cold. One day they act like they love you, next day they act like they hate you. One minute they happy, one minute they not, one minute they this, one minute they had you all in the uproar. Some of you were walking on eggshells in this whole connection. Come on in, everybody. Take what resonates. Remember, reverse the roles how you fit in your life. Now, listen, everybody's on different timelines. This is not going to resonate with everybody. If it doesn't, it's just not your story. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. Some of you already been through this, okay? Some of you, this is past tense. Some of you are going through this right now. And some of you, this is what you're about to face in the near future. Like the next couple of months, okay? But I feel like you just got tired of some of you, Spirit is telling me mental abuse. Some of you went through some mental abuse with this person because this person was not emotional balance. This person didn't care how he talked to you, how she talked to you. They didn't care. They didn't, whenever y'all argued or whenever, they got mad, they didn't even take in consideration, this might hurt your feelings. This is not nice to say. This, why am I putting her or him through this? They didn't think about that. They was just thinking about themselves. And so you had to go into defense mode, protect yourself, set boundaries. And that's what you did. You set boundaries. You stopped caring too. You see how the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the King of Cups over there in the reverse, you pull back, you set boundaries, and you match this person's energy. You don't care, I don't care. You don't give a crap, I don't give a crap. So you gave this person a taste of his or her own medicine. Okay, because they done it to you for so long. And so now you finally stood up for yourself and you set boundaries and you gave them a taste. You gave him a taste or her a taste of their own medicine of how they were treating you and done you. That's why you got the strength and you said, I'm going to show him or her better than I can tell them. And so you overthought about it and you thought about it. See how you sitting there thinking, because you are empress. You showing up in the reading as an empress. You showing up in the empress. And this person is in a page of wands energy playing games. You want to play? That's the energy that I'm getting. You want to play? See how she looking? Okay, you want to play? Okay, I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. I'm going to let you know how it feels to treat somebody else, talk to somebody in any kind of way. This person very immature. They could have been younger than you or you younger than them. However it go, they were very immature. You were dealing with someone that was really not your level, really not on your level, because you showing up as an empress. You're showing up as an empress. And they're very immature, okay? They were not on your level, okay? You see what I'm saying? So you start pulling back your energy. You started protecting your energy. You say, okay, all right, I see where you're going with this. You're not going to keep hurting my feelings and think that I'm going to keep trying to make it right. So you started getting you started getting tough skin. You started developing tough skin. You see that? After crying and seeing a lot. This you scrolling at night, seeing all kind of stuff, him being or she being with somebody. This is you at night scrolling and seeing, and it's like this is a lot of insomnia, a lot of headaches, a lot of just tired of seeing shocks. Okay. You tired? You say, I'm tired. I'm getting ready to show him or her better than I can tell them. Now, some of y'all at a crossroad, okay? Some of you at a crossroad about leaving this person, okay? Some of you at a crossroad. Some of you are exhausted. With this 10 of swords is exhausted. Some of you could have been with this person 10 years or 1 to 10 years, okay? 1 to 10 years. You exhausted, burnt out. You said, Miss Paul's thoughts of energy. I can't do this no more. Like you showed up because this person was the King of Cups already. And you was trying to be very compassionate like you are, caring, loving, got your cup, but they always gave you, they ate a kiss or talked to you any kind of way or was very disrespectful to you. And so eventually they turned a good woman, a good man or good woman. They turned, you know how they say, you turned me into a beast. And that's why you walked away. This person has started beginning to make you change the character of who you are. And you say, if I don't get out of this, I'm going to do something I ain't got no business doing, because this person really was playing with your emotions and really treating you wrong. And so before you let somebody change who you really are, you walked away because your cups was not being fulfilled. After being exhausted and always having to defend yourself, always having to defend yourself, always have to put up a defense with this person. It doesn't even matter if it was a conversation. You always had to defend yourself with this man or this woman. So, so you made a decision. Some of you are still juggling with this. 2-2 could be very significant. 22. Some of you still juggling with this. Some of you at a crossroad trying to make this decision. This is some of y'all. Everybody's on different timeline, but a majority of y'all walked away because you got burnt out. This burnt you out because of their selfishness. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Their selfishness. Their breadcrumbing. Hot, cold. I told you with the emotions, there was an emotional balance. Hot, cold, in, out. Could be an earth sign, could be a water sign, could be an air sign. Okay? Caused you a lot of emotion. I feel like whoever you were dealing with, Leo, it was an emotional roller coaster. It was emotional. This person sent you on a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster, with the highs and the lows and the everything, just mess with you emotionally real bad because of their selfishness. Self-centered selfishness. Only cared about himself or herself. Had you in third-party situation. Third-party situation doesn't necessarily all the time mean a man or a woman. It could have been whatever they was doing that wasn't making you a priority. It could have been clubbing, partying, hanging with their friends, hanging over their family. Never made you a priority. Always getting in mess. And do you always hear something coming back to you? Then it's drama, arguing, fighting at the house, ... If you wasn't married to this person, y'all lived up under the same roof together. I'm just saying. So with the third party situation going on and all of that, your patience, you was as patient as possible. You tried your best to be understanding with this. Okay? You are a person of understanding. You're a person that is patient. Okay? But the justice came out here. Some of you filed for a divorce. Some of you separated yourself. Some of you had to take out a restraining order. Justice is here. Yeah, to get away from this person. Protective order, custody. Protective order, custody. 222 can be very significant in this reading, Leo. 222 can be very, very significant. Tell me more, Spirit, for Leo. I'm just saying, after a while you get tired. You get sick and tired. So you started matching this person's energy. You don't care, I don't care. Okay, since you don't care and you don't give a crap about me, I'm going to show you I don't care and I'm walking away. My God. Look at that. After exhaustion. Since you don't care how you, in all the years that I have buried your child, or all the years I have stood by your side, or all the years that I've been there when nobody else was, family, no damn body, and you gave me this energy of not giving a crap about me, yeah, I'm matching you, but this time you emotionally sent me on a roller coaster, and you gained the strength, and you said, I'm going to hit you where it hurt. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to walk away because my cup has ran out. I am exhausted. I am burnt out. You release this person. The devil in the reverse is release. You release this toxic person. You gain the strength. You gain the strength to go after going through a lot of anxiety, a lot of fighting, a lot of drama. You got tired of this fighting back and forth. You got tired of being called out your name, emotional bomb, high, lows, hot, cold, everything. This person didn't feel nothing. So if this person then wasn't in emotional balance and didn't feel nothing, was numb, you think they was gonna treat you like something? Yeah, you say this is not. This plan did not work out like I wanted it to. This was not a successful connection. This was not a successful connection. This was an emotional roller coaster that sent me a lot of times. Spirit is telling me some of you had to go to the hospital because your blood pressure was so high. Some of you just had migraines. You had to go to the doctor because you kept having these bad cluster headaches. Some of you just had a summer. You couldn't sleep. You had to go to the doctor, get something to make you rest, sleep. That's because you were stressed out. You had no peace. That's why. You had no peace. You had no peace. Because you were dealing with someone, Leo, that was not on your level. When you met this person, you were in the Empress energy, and this person showed up in your life like they were an emperor. They showed up in your life like they were stable and that they were all emotional available. They did that long enough to get you attached to him or her, and then they started sending you down a roller coaster. They started sending you down a dark rabbit hole because of their self-centeredness. They thought the world revolved. This person thought the world revolved around them. Give to me, give to me, give to me, give to me. All you did was give, give, give. All you did was give, 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 give. You wasn't getting nothing in return. Six of Pentacles in reverse. No reciprocity. Very childish. Well, only seeing themselves. Only give me, give me, give me. Didn't care how they treated you. Yeah. I feel like when you met this person, some of you got pregnant by this person. Some of you are pregnant now. Or some of you are going to find out that you're pregnant. When you met this person, you just knew that this was going to be very successful. Yeah, you had a lot of high hopes for this person. Some of you could have a child now with this person, maybe 3 years old. Okay? Or this could have happened for some of y'all past tense within the last 3 years, or you have a child 3 years old. Okay, 1 to 3 years old, you have a child with this person. And this person just juggled you to third-party situation. I know, right? It's crazy. You know? When you love somebody and they don't show you the same love back. When you fall and when you really fall for somebody, really are into somebody and really want to be, they end up taking your feelings and dragging it down the highway. You got the King of Swords in the reverse. This was a very mean. This person was mean, had some mean tendencies about themselves. This person could have been a narcs. Okay? Always made you feel like you were the problem. That's what narcs do. Make it feel everything that you're whining about or everything that you're keep talking about and they're not doing. They say you are the one you the one overthinking. You the one, it's you the problem. You making more out of it than it should be. This is what this person would tell you, this ex-person, ex-husband, ex-wife. You the one overreacting. It ain't me, it's you. They wanted you to feel like, oh, and then at one point in time in your life, Leo, you did almost second guess yourself like, well, damn, maybe it is me. Maybe it's something I am doing wrong. And then you would try to fix it. And you realize, like, what am I fixing? What am I fixing that is, it's nothing broken with me? Yeah, this person had you second guessing your own self because they are narc. They want you to feel like if they flipped on you and y'all had an argument or y'all did this or did that, it's because of you. You did it. You caused it. You caused them to act this way. You did. They sent you down an emotional roller coaster. But you started, they don't know that they was messing with a chosen one. You started tapping into your intuition. You're using your discerning. Yeah, you used your discerning and got away, ended this. Some of y'all ended this connection. You got away, you walked away. You walked away. Some of you out 8-year marriage, 10 years, 18-year marriage. Okay, have one child together. You and this person that's 3 years old, if not 1 to 3 years old. Okay. Some of you could have left this person 3 years ago. 3 is very significant. 2 years ago. 2 is very significant. You could have children, or you just share a lot of history together with each other. Okay? Share a lot of history. You went down an emotional roller coaster. You finally moved. Yeah, you had a child by this person. If you didn't, it was just a very toxic situation. Some of you moved over to calmer water. Some of you moved to another city. Some of you moved across a body of water, made sure you got away from him or her, and you filed for a divorce. Yeah, you got sick of the BS. Sick of it. I feel like for some of you, this person made you sick on the stomach. You can't stand the bear of you can't stand the bear to look at this man or this woman. You just can't. You can't. And you got in your car and you moved forward. Ever since then, for some of y'all, you ain't looked back. For some of you ain't looked back. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you look back. Some of you looking back on nostalgia memories like a wasted 3 years of my life. Okay, all the cups that you gave in this connection. If this wasn't 3 years, it was longer than that. This is the chances that you gave this person, and every chance you give them, they didn't do the right thing. Yeah, caused you. Look at that. Caused you a lot of pain. Look at that. Caused you a lot of pain. You got tired of this person's ego, and you took a leap of faith, and you freed yourself from it because you got tired of the heartbreak. See that? You got tired of the heartbreak. You said, get somebody else to do it. There's something else out here better for me. Look at that. You got tired of the lies, the betrayal, the sneakiness, that all the energy, all you put into this connection, and you got nothing back with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. My God. Look at all of that. Look at that. All the work you put into this and didn't get it in return. Sneaking around, lying, sneaking, okay, at night, sneaking around, lying, deception. You said, get somebody else to do it. You tired of the arrogance, the ego. You said, I want to be free from this. You tired of the heartbreak. All the chances. 33 can be very significant. You could be 33 years old. Somebody could be 22 years old. Or this is just where you gave this person chance after chance, and every time you did, they hurt your heart. This is somebody that took your heart every time and hurt you. Yep. This is somebody that played, that you took your kindness for weakness. That's what you call taking your kindness for weakness. That's what you call taking your kindness for weakness. And you started pulling back all your energy. Pulling back every ounce of your energy. You cut off all communications. All communications. You blocked them, changed your number, everything. You cut off all communication. You pulled back your energy, everything. And this person has tried to come in and try to love bomb you again, emotion bomb you. I'm so sorry. Let's work this out. I apologize. Maybe this person was trying to buy you things to try to keep you from leaving, and, trying to, emotionally use you again. They know that they can get to you, buy you something nice, and you will always take them back. Or they can try to want to put their beef jerky in you and screw you to death. And you say, no, I don't want to have no sex with you no more. You stopped them from in and out, hot and cold. And you left this person. This person has tried to come back, but some of y'all have not let this person. This person have tried their best to try to come back to you. You said, nah, I'm happy where I'm at. Yeah, see, you got the world in the back. They're not closing this cycle. But you're happy you moved on. You're happy. You're very guarded against this person because you learned a lot. Okay, and you were done with the lies and the deceit and the cheating. You were unhappy with this person manipulation, this lover that you were dealing with, Gemini. Okay, could be a Gemini. It's all signs in here. Okay, they were very manipulating. Yeah, they just. And you said, nah, I'm good, Miss Positive Thoughts and Energy. I'm single. I'm learning how to love me and to be very self-sufficient, get my independency back, because I'm not putting up with this. Yeah, this person really emotionally kept you stuck, emotionally bombed you, emotionally used kindness for weakness, and they sent you down a dark rabbit hole of emotions. I'm so glad that y'all got out of this. Whoever got out of this, I'm so happy for you. If you're struggling with this right now, you will have your breaking point, that you will finally get free from this, because it's exhausting. It's very exhausting when somebody is not emotionally balanced, and you find yourself trying to prove and let them, they don't want to hear nothing. They are just, they treat you one way and buy you things and be nice, and then they drop you on your head, and next thing you know, they hate you. They calling you all out of this. They just took you through a roller coaster of emotions, mental abuse, and you filed for a divorce. Or if you didn't file for a divorce, you moved out of the house and you left, and you moved into you moved to a place that they don't even know where you live at right now to this day. You said, I'm good. I'm learning to just be sufficient and be on my own, because that right there was a learning lesson for you. Until next time.